If you thought luxury roadsters couldn't get any more exclusive, think again, because Mercedes-Maybach has just rewritten the rulebook with the breathtaking 2026 Maybach SL 680, a handcrafted $230,000 open-top masterpiece that blurs the line between sports car aggression and ultra-luxury indulgence. And make no mistake, this isn't just another SL with a Maybach badge slapped on the front. This is a completely reimagined Grand Tour built for the world's most elite buyers, blending top-tier performance, hand-stitched craftsmanship, and that unmistakable Maybach aura into one jaw-dropping package. So buckle up, because today we're taking you deep inside one of the most exclusive new cars on Earth, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why only 500 people in the entire world will ever get to own one. Let's start with what makes this car so special: exclusivity and presence. The SL nameplate has always represented the pinnacle of Mercedes-Benz Grand Touring, but the SL 680 Monogram series takes that legacy and turns the luxury dial past maximum. With production limited to just 500 units globally per year, the SL 680 instantly joins the ultra-rare club of automotive collectibles before it even hits the showroom floor. Scheduled to arrive in U.S. dealerships in the second half of 2025, this 2026 model will be more than just a car. It will be a rolling statement piece, the kind of machine you don't just see on the road, you stop and stare at it. And with a starting price of $224,900 before destination charges, pushing close to that $230,000 mark, it's priced right where you'd expect a car of this caliber to be, stratospherically expensive and worth every single dollar. But this Maybach isn't just about status. Beneath that sculpted hood lies a serious dose of AMG-bred muscle. The SL 680 is powered by a handcrafted 4.0-liter V8 bi-turbo engine, producing a robust 577 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, numbers that firmly plant it in supercar territory. And thanks to Mercedes 4MATIC Plus fully variable all-wheel drive system and a SpeedShift MCT 9-speed automatic transmission, this roadster doesn't just glide, it launches. Expect a 0 to 60 mile/hour sprint in about 4.0 seconds, which is frankly astonishing for a car that prioritizes comfort and elegance as much as it does raw speed. And while some purists might expect a V12 under the hood given the 680 badge, Mercedes-Maybach made a deliberate choice here, keeping the V12 reserved for the flagship S680 sedan while delivering a lighter, more agile V8 setup for the SL. The result? Supercar-level dynamics wrapped in Maybach-grade refinement. And speaking of refinement, the SL 680 takes luxury to a level that even seasoned Mercedes buyers have never seen before. This isn't just an upgraded interior, it's a complete reimagining of what a luxury roadster cabin should feel like. Mercedes has ditched the standard SL's 2+2 seating layout and gone all in on opulence by converting the rear seats into an exquisite fixed shelf. This instantly transforms the interior from sporting convertible to a two-seat luxury lounge, creating a cocoon-like environment that's all about the driver and passenger experience. Inside, the craftsmanship is nothing short of spectacular. The cabin is dressed in Manufacture crystal white exclusive Nappa leather, but it's not just the material that impresses, it's the artistry. Maybach has created a unique floral design quilting pattern that makes every seat feel like a piece of haute couture. Every stitch, every seam, and every surface has been obsessively crafted to create an environment that feels less like a sports car and more like a 5-star penthouse suite on wheels. And if you think the attention to detail stops there, think again. The exterior of the SL 680 is equally jaw-dropping, combining classic SL proportions with unmistakable Maybach touches. Up front, you'll find a Maybach-specific illuminated grille crowned by the iconic standing Mercedes star, a subtle but powerful nod to the brand's heritage. Look closer and you'll spot rose gold accents integrated into the headlights, a detail that oozes sophistication and makes the car look more like fine jewelry than machinery. And the finishing touch, exclusive 21-inch Maybach forged wheels that not only look stunning, but also perfectly balance elegance with performance. But perhaps the most impressive part of the SL 680's design is how it blends this luxury with cutting-edge engineering. Mercedes has equipped the car with active ride control, a next-generation suspension system tuned specifically for Maybach. This allows the SL 680 to deliver a ride quality that's impossibly smooth, even on rough roads, while still maintaining precise handling when you push it hard. And thanks to active rear axle steering, the car feels nimble and responsive, shrinking around you in tight corners despite its size and power. Add an extensive sound insulation, and you've got a soft-top convertible that's so quiet and refined that you might forget the roof is even down. Of course, no Maybach would be complete with near limitless customization, and the SL 680 delivers here too.
Buyers can choose between two curated two-tone color themes, red ambience and white ambience, both designed to accentuate the Roadster's dramatic curves. But if exclusivity is your game, Mercedes will also offer a vast Manufacture exclusive paint palette, allowing owners to create a truly bespoke masterpiece tailored to their personal taste. Because when you're spending nearly $250,000 on a car, standard options just don't cut it. And that's really the essence of the Maybach SL680. It's not about numbers or specs, although those are impressive. It's about creating an experience, one that combines the thrill of a high-performance roadster with the serenity and indulgence of a luxury Grand Tour. It's about pulling up to the valet and knowing there's nothing else like it parked outside. It's about cruising down the coast with the top down, V8 rumbling softly beneath you, surrounded by handcrafted perfection and the best materials on earth. This car isn't built for the masses. It's not chasing volume sales or trying to out-Tesla Tesla. It's built for the few, the collectors, the connoisseurs, the ones who understand that true luxury isn't just about speed and status. And for those buyers, the SL680 is shaping up to be one of the most desirable cars of 2026. So here's the bottom line. If you've ever wondered what happens when you take a legendary Grand Tour, give it Maybach-level luxury, and infuse it with supercar performance, this is your answer. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach SL680 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's a celebration of craftsmanship, engineering, and exclusivity, and a reminder that even in a world obsessed with EVs and SUVs, there's still nothing quite like a handcrafted V8 convertible built for those who demand the absolute best. And if you enjoyed this first deep dive into one of the most exclusive new cars on the year, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because in part 2, we're taking this luxury story even further. We'll break down the real-world performance, the lifestyle appeal, and why this car might just become the next great modern classic. And trust me, you don't want to miss that. Now let's talk about where the 2026 Mercedes-Maybach SL680 truly separates itself from the rest of the luxury roadster segment. Because while many cars promise a mix of performance and prestige, very few execute it on the level Maybach has with this machine. Under its core, the SL680 is still a member of the iconic SL family, a lineage that dates back decades and has always balanced sportiness with style. But Maybach has taken that formula and reimagined it as a statement piece. Something far more opulent, far more exclusive, and far more refined than even the most high-end AMG versions. Under the hood, instead of chasing outrageous horsepower numbers like a Ferrari Roma Spider or McLaren GT, Maybach focuses on seamless power delivery and effortless acceleration. The handcrafted 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 may not be a V12, but with 577 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, it's still an absolute powerhouse. Launching this nearly 2-ton luxury cruiser from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 4 seconds. And while the numbers are impressive, the experience is what really matters. The 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system and the 9-speed speed-shift transmission make acceleration buttery smooth, while the specially tuned suspension and active rear axle steering deliver handling that's precise yet relaxed. A rare balance that's almost impossible to find in a convertible this luxurious. But here's where Maybach goes a step further. It understands that buyers in this segment aren't just chasing speed, they're chasing presence, craftsmanship, and that sense of specialness that makes every drive feel like a VIP moment. That's why the SL680 abandons the standard 2+2 seating layout and transforms the interior into a strict 2-seater, giving designers the freedom to elevate the interior to a level that borders on art. The rear seats are replaced with a beautifully sculpted shelf finished in the same crystal white Nappa leather as the rest of the cabin and stitched with Maybach's signature floral quilting, a design detail that feels more haute couture than automotive. Everywhere you look, the interior screams handcrafted excellence. From the rose gold accent lines subtly integrated into the controls to the bespoke Maybach logo detailing etched into the seat backs and door panels. Even the air vents are trimmed in polished aluminum, and the ambient lighting system has been specially programmed with Maybach modes that bathe the cabin in warm, soothing tones during nighttime drives. Step outside and the SL680's mission becomes even clearer. This isn't just a convertible, it's a rolling showcase of status. The exterior design is deliberately more refined and ceremonial than the AMG SL, starting with that illuminated Maybach-specific grille that glows like a piece of fine jewelry when the sun sets. The iconic standing Mercedes star returns proudly to the hood, a nod to classic SL models, and a subtle reminder that this car is built as much for elegance as it is for performance. Look closer and you'll notice even more details. Rose gold accents woven into the LED headlights, a striking 2-tone paint scheme that's available in red ambience or white ambience, and exclusive 21-inch forged Maybach wheels that look like sculpture in motion. It's all designed to make a statement before you even turn the key. a presence so commanding that it almost feels out of place in a standard parking lot. This is a car meant to be seen pulling up to red carpet events, parked outside five-star hotels, or cruising through coastal highways with the top down and the world watching. Of course, none of that would matter if the SL680 didn't deliver the kind of comfort and serenity that Maybach owners demand. And here's where this Roadster truly redefines what a luxury convertible can be. Active ride control keeps the body perfectly composed even over rough pavement, while the adaptive air suspension absorbs imperfections so effectively that the car seems to float over the road. Extensive sound insulation ensures that even with the fabric roof lowered, the cabin remains a bubble of calm. Conversations happen in hushed tones, and the sound of the engine never overpowers the atmosphere. It's the same philosophy used in the Maybach S-Class, but adapted to an open-top sports car, and it completely changes the character of the SL. This isn't a Roadster that demands you push it hard. It's one that invites you to slow down, savor the craftsmanship, and enjoy every second behind the wheel.